About 13,000 years ago, the Clovis people spread across America. They made distinctive stone tools that helped them thrive across the continent. However, the Clovis culture suddenly disappeared. In this video, we would talk about how America's first culture vanished overnight. We would also explore what happened to the Clovis people and where they are. But before we go any further, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up as a way to support this channel. With that said, let's keep things moving. In 1929, a teenage boy named Ridgely Whiteman made a remarkable discovery near Clovis, New Mexico. He found unusual stone tools and showed them to scientists, intriguing archaeologists who then excavated the site. They uncovered more tools alongside mammoth bones, providing evidence of a previously unknown ancient culture. This discovery would later give the Clovis people their name. The Clovis people lived about 13,000 to 15,000 years ago, as the last ice age was ending. They were expert hunters and gatherers, set apart by their distinctive stone tools. North America looked very different then, with much of the north covered by huge ice sheets. As the climate warmed, melting ice uncovered new land, creating a new world for these early inhabitants to explore. Into this changing landscape came the Clovis people, adapting to and thriving in their environment. However, their sudden disappearance continues to puzzle scientists who study ancient America. They wonder, what happened to the Clovis people? This mystery, along with their innovative tools and ability to survive in a challenging, evolving world, makes the Clovis culture a fascinating subject in the study of early American history. The most important Clovis tool was the Clovis point, a carefully crafted stone spear point. It became widely used across North America and emerged as a symbol of Clovis culture. As researchers continued their work, they found similar tools across North America, revealing the widespread of Clovis culture. This discovery significantly changed our understanding of early America, proving human presence thousands of years earlier than previously thought. The Clovis people didn't just survive in their new world, they thrived. In a short time, maybe just a few hundred years, they spread across North America. We found evidence of Clovis people from the melting ice in the north to the Gulf of Mexico in the south, and from the Atlantic to the Pacific Oceans. This quick spread shows how successful and adaptable they were. What made the Clovis people so successful? A big part of it was their technology. The Clovis point wasn't just a weapon, it was a tool that could do many things. They used it for hunting big animals, as ceremonial artifacts, and for working with plants. This versatility helped the Clovis people live in many different places, from grassy plains full of large animals to forests rich with plants. The Clovis people were expert hunters. They could hunt the biggest animals of their time, like mammoths and mastodons. We know this because we found bones of these animals at Clovis sites, often with cut marks from their tools. But they didn't only hunt big animals. They also ate smaller animals, fish, and many kinds of plants. This varied diet helped them survive in different environments. Recent studies, particularly genetic research, have shed new light on the Clovis people. Scientists analyzing ancient DNA from Clovis-era burials, including the famous Anzac child found in Montana, have discovered connections between the Clovis and modern Native American groups. This research has shown that Clovis people were ancestors of many contemporary Native American populations, deepening our understanding of early American history. The Clovis people were not just skilled hunters and toolmakers, they were also accomplished traders and explorers. Evidence suggests they were far from isolated. Scientists have found Clovis tools made from high-quality stone hundreds of miles from its source, indicating extensive trade networks or long-distance travel. This ability to acquire and distribute resources over vast areas might explain their rapid spread across the continent. Indeed, one of the most intriguing aspects of Clovis culture is how quickly it appeared and expanded. The oldest Clovis sites are dated to about 13,500 years ago, yet within just a few hundred years, Clovis tools were being used across North America. This impressive expansion led some researchers to dub the Clovis people the first Americans. However, new discoveries have challenged this notion. Sites like Monte Verde in Chile and the Buttermilk Creek Complex in Texas have pushed back the date of human arrival in the Americas by thousands of years. These findings prove that people were living in the Americas long before the Clovis culture emerged, forcing scientists to rethink not just when humans arrived in the Americas, but also how they got here. The traditional view held that early migrants crossed a land bridge from Asia to Alaska and then moved south as the ice melted. Now, some scientists propose that people might have arrived earlier by boat, following the Pacific coast. These new theories highlight the complex nature of early human migrations and the adaptability of ancient peoples. The Clovis themselves lived during a time of rapid climate change, adapting to warming temperatures and shifting animal populations. While we have limited evidence of Clovis art, some sites have revealed decorated tools and beads, hinting at a rich cultural life beyond mere survival. The Clovis expansion was remarkably fast. Starting from a small group, possibly from Siberia, they spread across North America in just a few centuries. This quick expansion is impressive, especially given the different environments they encountered. But here's where the story takes a strange turn. Around 12,800 years ago, the Clovis suddenly vanished. Their distinctive spear points disappear from the archaeological record. How could such a successful and widespread culture vanish so quickly? The mystery gets deeper when we look at what happened next. The end of the Clovis period matches up with big changes in North America. Most importantly, it marks the start of the Younger Dryas, a time when the climate quickly got much colder. For over 1,000 years, North America was almost as cold as during the Ice Age. At the same time the Clovis disappeared, North America experienced a mass extinction. Over 35 types of large animals, including mammoths, mastodons, giant ground sloths, and saber-toothed cats, died out very quickly. This loss of big animals, called megafauna, would have greatly changed the environment of North America and the lives of the people who hunted these animals for food. Scientists are debating whether these events, the disappearance of the Clovis, the start of the Younger Dryas cold period, and the extinction of large animals, are connected. If they are, what caused them? One controversial idea suggests that a comet or meteorites hit North America around 12,800 years ago. This impact could have caused widespread fires and climate change, possibly leading to the extinction of animals. Some scientists point to unusual materials found in soil layers from this time as evidence for this theory. However, many researchers disagree with this idea. They think other explanations are more likely, such as climate change, too much hunting by humans, or a mix of different factors. Whatever the cause, the world after the Younger Dryas was very different from before. The large animals that the Clovis people had hunted were gone. The climate had changed, altering environments across North America. In this new world, the Clovis people's old way of life may no longer have worked. So what happened to the Clovis people? Even though their special tools disappeared, there's no sign that the people themselves died out. Instead, it looks like the Clovis culture changed to fit the new world they found themselves in. The people stayed, but their tools and way of life changed. After the Clovis period ended, we see many new, local cultures appear across North America. These new Paleo-Indian cultures kept some Clovis ideas, but also created new tools that worked better in their specific areas. This change from the widespread Clovis culture to many different local cultures was a big shift in early North American history. It shows a move from a lifestyle of traveling and hunting big animals to more settled ways of living that fit each area better. The descendants of the Clovis people probably learned to live in a world without mammoths and mastodons. The mystery of what happened to the Clovis people remains one of the most interesting puzzles in North American archaeology. It makes us think about how cultures change, how climate shifts affect people, and how humans interact with their environment. As we look at our own uncertain future, the Clovis story reminds us how incredibly adaptable humans can be, and how big changes can happen very quickly in history. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the Clovis mystery. What do you think might have happened to the Clovis people? If you could ask an ancient Clovis person one question, what would it be? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.